If you're a man and want a happy and long-lasting relationship with the woman in your life, then this video is for you. Because today, I'm going to show you 3 subtle mistakes that make couples drift apart slowly, so you can stop the distance before it starts and actually become the emotional leader your relationship needs. Here's the hard truth most men don't want to hear. Couples don't fall apart because of one big event. They fall apart because of the small emotional moments where the man repeatedly does this one thing without realizing it. If you don't fix this, then the two of you will drift inch by inch until one day the relationship is quiet, cold, and unrecognizable, even though neither of you can point to the exact moment it happened. But if you do fix this, you create a relationship where your woman feels safe, connected, and loved, and you feel respected, understood, and actually wanted again. And if you stick to the end, I will reveal this #1 secret that keeps couples together for decades, and why most men never notice they're missing it. Let's get into it. So the first thing, you think silence equals peace. What the problem is, most couples drift apart not because of fights, but because of silence. Men think being quiet after a long day is harmless, that no argument means everything's okay. But to her, silence doesn't feel like peace. It feels like disconnection. Why the problem exists? In a lot of Asian households, men were raised to believe, don't talk about your feelings, don't bother anyone, don't be dramatic. Just keep working, stay quiet, and provide. So as adults, men mistake emotional absence for emotional calm. The solution? Break the silence with presence. Talk about your day. Share your thoughts. Share your frustrations. Share what made you laugh, what annoyed you, what confused you, what inspired you. Then, share in her world too. Ask her about her day, her thoughts, her feelings, her stresses. Connection doesn't grow in the quiet. It grows in the exchange. There was a period in my life where I was drinking wine every night after work. My wife and I rarely fought, but we also rarely connected. Years later, when I sobered up, my wife told me that was the loneliest season of our marriage. I can't get those years back, but I can choose to live differently today. That's partly why I'm 299 days sober and counting. When was the last time you shared something real with your partner, not just the events of the day, but what those events did to you? If you like this, you'll love the Malusog morning routine, a free 2-minute daily audio to help you lock in your focus before the day even begins. It's the same system I use to help me lead the women in my life with love, one day at a time. Download it free, link in description. Now, even when men break the silence, there's another trap that pushes couples apart quietly, which is the second thing, responding logically instead of emotionally. What the problem is, when she opens up, most men jump straight to solutions. They tell her what to do, they debate her feelings, they try to fix everything. But she wasn't asking for a fix, she was asking for a connection. Why the problem exists? Men are raised to be problem solvers. We're taught to protect, to fix, to stabilize, to solve. But in relationships, trying to fix everything often makes her feel unseen. To her, solving quickly feels like you're trying to get out of the moment, not deeper in. The solution? Respond emotionally, not logically. Use simple emotional presence phrases like, that must be hard. I'd feel the same way too. How did that make you feel? So what are you going to do? These beat, here's what you should do, every single time. One reason I used to drink so much after work was because I felt pressure to fix every one of my wife's problems. But when I sobered up, I realized she never wanted a therapist. She wanted a partner to experience the feelings with her. The last time she told you about a problem, did you try to solve it or did you try to understand her? If you're getting value, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more men who need this message. And here's where most men think they're doing enough. They're no longer quiet, they no longer fix so many problems, but they forget the one thing that keeps a woman emotionally secure. So the third thing, you think that she already knows. What the problem is, men assume, I'm still here, so she should just know how I feel about her. But she doesn't feel it unless you say it and show it. Women don't feel love through presence alone, they feel love through reassurance plus consistency. Why the problem exists? Men stop expressing love verbally because they think it's unnecessary. They think it sounds cheesy. They think she already knows. They think working hard and being loyal is enough. But love needs maintenance. Reassurance is not weakness, it's emotional leadership. The solution? Give daily verbal check-ins. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I'm here with you. You matter to me. And pair them with small consistent actions. Listening, small favors, small touches, shared moments throughout the day. Back in my drinking days, reassurance was basically zero. Now that I'm sober though and intentionally connecting with my wife multiple times a day, the difference in our marriage is night and day. I do finally understand why she felt so alone back then. I would have felt the same way. What's one thing you can reassure your partner about today that she hasn't heard from you in a while? If you're new here, welcome to Malusog. It means healthy in Tagalog. Our mission, to help you say no to dad bod, quit drinking for good, and lead the woman in your life with love. I'm Kuya E, your older brother on this journey. So, when you look at all 3 points, silence, logic, and lack of reassurance, they all point to the same truth, which is Men stop showing up emotionally even if they're still there physically. Once you fix that, the drift stops, connection returns, and your relationship becomes something both of you can feel again. So here's my challenge for you. Step 1, share one real thing about your day. Goal, break the silence so connection has somewhere to grow. Tonight, tell your partner one honest thing about your day. Not just what happened, but what it did to you. It can be small, like I felt stressed after that meeting, I was proud of how I handled something today. This ends the silence that creates emotional distance. Step 2, respond emotionally once, not logically. Goal, build emotional presence instead of problem solving. The next time she shares something, use one emotional presence phrase like, that must be hard, I'd feel the same way too. How did that make you feel? This practice rewires your instinct to fix things and helps her feel seen. Step 3, give one daily reassurance. The goal, create emotional safety so she never wonders where she stands. Tell her one thing today that reminds her that she matters. Like, I appreciate you, or I'm here with you. I'm proud of how hard you work. You strengthen the emotional foundation that prevents the drift. Step 4, download the free Malusog morning routine. The goal, start your day centered and emotionally present, so you stop drifting apart before the day even begins. Link is in the description, and this routine gives you a simple structure every morning to build calm, clarity, and emotional leadership before life gets loud. A man with a grounded morning becomes a man who shows up all day. Your relationship will feel the difference. Tagalog sign-off, ang relasyon hindi nasisira sa isang araw. Unti-unting nawawala kapag hindi ka nagpapakita. Which means, relationships don't break in one day, they fade slowly when you stop showing up. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.